Capital One. A decisive afternoon here in Knoxville. The hosts, Tennessee Lady, are 2-0. They have been phenomenal. 2-run rule victories and just about 30 minutes.
She works in the mid-60s, and she likes to work east and west. We saw her most effective in that.
We began with 4 teams, now down to 2. This is the Tennessee starting lineup presented.
Makes a lot of sense. Or you can choose to walk her. She's got 37 stolen bases, so it might as well.
Check swing as Malloy holds up, and she draws a leadoff walk. Scoring team in the country, only behind Oklahoma this year. About 8 a game. This one hit high and deep by Pooney, and she goes yard for the 3rd time this week.
To her backside and then throws her hand towards the opposite field to get a ton of pop, and she knows right off the bat that thing is gone. She crushed that, hits it well deep into the blue.
Tennessee responsible for 7 of them. 3 straight reach to start the game. Gibson with a single into center field.
Around the country, really exciting to see all the softball being played.
NCAA tournament since Montana Fouts did it in 2021. This one way deep left field to the warning track, and Kettleman just.
Kat Sandercock said, "I'm going to put this game into my own hands. I'm going
to max throughout the year, but when push comes to shove, they let her go." That's a delayed steal, and it does not work out for Miss Susan as she is thrown out again as the game goes along. Second walk of the first frame for Heather Johnson. Fly ball out to left. It's Kettleman on the move. She retreats to the track, and that ends the inning. But a seismic start for the.
She's so effective at getting the ball to move through the zone, that late sharp break, and it's also the reason why.
Player and freshman of the year was 1 for 4 in their game earlier today.
Early and often throughout this ball game, and for them to be successful, the stuff in the circle.
Bassett to Malloy, 1 out. Indiana squad.
Going up against Gottschall, that's already had a no-hitter that we talked about.
Career up until arriving here at Tennessee. That's ball 4 to Kern with a very discerning eye at the plate. But Gottschall had to do everything.
Ace number 1.
Bouncing ball up the middle, and that's a base hit for Taylor Minnick, 1st and 2nd. So despite a big start for Tennessee in the top of the. Tennessee with a 2-0 lead. They have run ruled their first 2 wins. Tell you that one. 2-2. Deep left field. West is at the warning track, and it squirts out of her glove. It drops down onto the warning track. Runners at every base.
See, Taryn Kern's going to go back, and she's going to tag up. Or it's not Taryn Kern, excuse me.
Team here in this regional, whether it's been in the circle or a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gottschall fired up with a strikeout. The freshman from Westfield, Indiana. More offense, which is what they need in this game. They put her in the lineup. But off the hands over to third, and Pooney squeezes the 3rd out. Indiana loads the base.
We're seeing more and more upsets, and you mentioned it earlier, a lot.
And this year, for the first time in 35 years, Arizona's not in the postseason. Off the end of the bat for Kutsulianapolis, Kinsey Mitchell on a trot, and Alabama and Middle Tennessee are playing a game 7. Bouncing ball up the middle from the SEC. Waited and waited the first 2 games. Perfect innings to close out the game against Louisville. She fields this one, and on the rotation, they get the out over at first. This may draw a
box against Kiki Malloy. To the Women's College World Series, you're going to continue to see this, and she's going to have to be pretty selective. But the great news that mixes speeds, that can really kind of throw that junk ball a little bit.
Came with 2 outs, so 61%. 1 hop, Taryn Kern. First, and climbing gets the job done. 3rd out of the inning. A lot of time to watch what she did in the first. And she struck out.
Against Louisville, Taylor Roby.
And a line drive into center field. 1 hop to Malloy. So 1 native of the Buckeye State, against another. Against Miami, Ohio from the Mid-American. Pooney with a throw to first, and it brings Gibson off the bag. Mitchell is safe at first.
So McKenna Gibson over at first.
Goes down as an error on Pooney at third. Gotchel over to Boutte. That time the put out is successful. So is the sacrifice. (3-2). And that misses for ball four, and not by much. And she goes down looking. Strike three called.
Be where she is right now after only really catching for the first time.
His full 2 out, and the 1-2 is popped up. Pooney puts it away, and the inning is over. Second straight inning to start the game. First 2 innings. The 2 runs as Ada Pooney home run in the first. And Sophie Kleiman has come out of the bullpen and made an impact for Indiana. She Kern to her left, and a sidearm toss to first, 2 away. So Kayla, you and I, the last 2 days, we've been on the air.
Game with the bases loaded, they're gonna hop over to that. Not to mention.
1-2-3 inning for Sophie Kleiman, the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. 2-0. Meanwhile, the core, especially in the
Spotlight before, a little different.
High fly as West retreats to the warning track, squares her body to the infield, makes the catch on Stone. And in a winner-take-all game 7 right now in the Evanston Regional, Miami. And she strikes out swinging. Gotchel's third strikeout as she tries to match a 1-2. 7 pitches in the second, 25, and here in the third, quite a tidy inning. 11 pitches as she gets her first 1-2-3 frame.
Correct so far.
First pitch swinging, bouncer to short, and Benson takes care of Boutte. That's just 1 pitch, and Sophie.
Yeah, right away after Boutte hit first base.
There's no easy weekend in the blank, which is true because you really do see so many different styles of play. 2 ground ball outs here, and now you're seeing a trend.
For that roll, you see the ring up right there. That decisive call, strike 3, freshman Kleiman.
Another decisive strike 3 call. Peyton Gotchel's 4th. Cousins with you here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Lots of enthusiasm in the stands. And Indiana, for the first time since the 2nd inning, will bring the tying run to the plate.
2 runs for Indiana and eventually the lead in the W.
That type of play.
Players.
Swing and a miss on a 2-2 pitch. Gotchel delivers a gem, 5th strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The inning is over. 3 Ks in the frame for Gotchel. A Friday and Saturday from Tennessee. It represents the urgent. Line drive out to right, and it's Bassett on the move. She gets over there to make the catch for the first out, and that retires.
Hit a home run with a runner on board. I mean, that's going to be potentially her big.
And Malloy sticks it down the right field line. She's got a base hit. She takes the turn at second. The relay throw is way late. She is in the thirds that she has, but that was her first triple. And here she comes to make it 3-0 Lady Vols on a wild pitch.
You see drop ball that Avery Parker behind the dish can't handle. Too much bounce. It's way too far out. Easy run and another run. How about that, Tennessee? Zeta Pooney to drive this ball out of the park. Again, and go back to Kiki Malloy's at bat. This is a team that had been struggling, hadn't figured out climate.
Gibson keeps it rolling. A chopper up the middle. 3 straight base hits after 10. That's to the gap, right center field, down for a base hit. Gibson goes first to third. Ball is dropped behind second base by Ben.
The adjustment that Tennessee has made. Mentioned a lot of ground ball outs. The bunt anymore.
That's ball 4. Bases are loaded.
Probably needs an opportunity to go warm up a little bit, but that lefty-lefty matchup right here with Lair Boutte.
1-2, fly ball center field. Mitchell drifting back. She's under it. She's there to make the catch. Gibson tags from third. Sacrifice fly, Lair Boutte. Gibson's 1-1, grounder, third base and through. 1 run is in. Tennessee trying to make it 2, and the throw at the plate bounces away. Donahue scores. Kutsoyanopoulos touchdown and the extra point for the Lady Vols. It's 7.
Mackenzie Donahue wheels around, and this would have been a close play, but Avery Parker behind the dish. Bree Copeland coming back into the circle for Indiana.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Copeland gets the job done, but a huge 5th for Tennessee.
Everybody relax out there. I'm not comparing this Tennessee team to Oklahoma, but it's constant pressure, really aggressive ABs.
Kearns skies that out to left, West waiting for it, and out of the postseason. The Arkansas Razorbacks eliminated by Oregon as the Ducks get their revenge on the team that eliminated them last year. 2 prestigious, world-renowned Caleb Rowe Hitting Academy. Texas here. It's off the glove of Boutte into right center field. That's a base hit for Sarah Stone, who's got 2 of the 5 Indiana hits.
Tip of the glove. Would have been a ridiculous play.
Copeland on 1 swing. Ends the inning. And Gottschall is through 5. And they start off the 6th with a base hit. Katie Taylor's first of the night.
Not to mention that Tata Pooney behind her as the 2 home runs.
And ball 4. So first and second for Zeta Pooney, who has been pulverizing pitchers here in this region.
Forms. Love to talk shop, talk the game back and forth. And we text constantly about the games, this program, and what they needed. They needed a lockdown third baseman, and they needed...
Gibson grounded to short. Benson to a knee, flips it over to Bassett at third. And they get the out there, 2 away. Gibson reaches on the fielder's first for Riley West. Singled and scored. Part of that 5-run swing and a miss, strike 3.
Bringing the heat. I mean, so impressive. Really looking forward. I love this time of year. Let's go. Hot start at the beginning of the year. She throws with excellent.
1 pitch, 1 out for Pickens, who records an out. And then comes back and induces weak contact. 2 outs, and neither ball traveled more than about 50 feet.
In the circle that she can get, and somebody that is hitting 72, 70 set to have.
Into the glove of Pooney at third. A 9-pitch, bottom of the 6th.
Awesome regional. We were so excited to be able to get to come here to Knoxville this weekend, but not only.
And there's that 3rd strike.
And back-to-back strikeouts for Bree Copeland. You know, Big Ten play, really impressive.
Copeland does the job. 1, 2, 3. Last hacks for the Hoosiers, who held that record, because the predecessors are happy for the players in the present, and that's what this season is going to be. Yes, the postseason, first time since 2011.
Your own mark, and you continue to build up this program, and this Indiana team has never quit this entire.
Modest. Well, she came into the year saying her preseason home run goal was 8. And the 3-2 misses. Ball 4, and Indiana has loaded the bases. First pitch swinging. Ball to third. Indiana is on the board as Minnick grounds out. Vincent scores 7-1.
This is a good learning opportunity for her too, because the zone's really tight in the plate, but these pitchers are throwing a lot harder than they used to.
That was too fast for everybody behind the plate.
Pickens gets into trouble. Her velocity is too much. Annapolis has no opportunity to try and field this ball.
Slow roller first base. Kern hangs at third. Gibson records the second out, and the Hoosiers have one to work with.
Freshman, she hasn't proven yet that she can really lock down during the postseason, but it doesn't matter. She's feeling it right now, and she got that final out for her team. And games, so impressive to see this Tennessee team, especially their offense, come out just on fire. The long OKC with the grad senior in the circle, Ashley Rogers.
And things didn't go their way. So Tennessee comfortably goes 3-0 here in the Knoxville Regional. They will welcome the